Hi guys, this is Erika, and in today's video we'll see what we're gonna talk about. I might talk about a little bit of everything, but before we start, I just want to remind you that we are giving away a free course called How to Identify Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. All the details are down below. Also, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, I would love to help you. All the details are down below as well. So yeah, let's start with this video. So I was thinking, what should I talk about? And I just had this instinct, this inspiration of talk about being, if you want to call it stubborn, if you want to call it brazen impudence, whatever name you want to give it. But basically, whenever you have a desire, do not allow anything or anybody outside of you to make the decision for you. Nothing. It doesn't matter how impossible it looks like. It doesn't matter how the circumstances look out there. If everything is telling you, no, that's impossible, you go against that. That's why I was saying, right? Be stubborn, make the decision. Like Neville used to say, brazen impudence, meaning no one's gonna change my mind from this, from my desire, right? It's not really believing outside the illusion of that 3D that is telling you you don't have it, right? Because just the mere fact that you have that desire, it means that there is a version of you that already has that desire. And it can be anything. It can be love, a specific person. It can be multiple specific people. It can be money. It can be a change of body appearance. It can be health. It can be a car. It can be a trip. It can be whatever, right? Whatever desire. The only reason why you have that desire is because there's a version of you that already has that. Period. It's that simple. So whenever you have that desire, don't allow the outside, the senses, to tell you you don't have it. Just when you have a desire, feel excited and know, ooh, that means I already have it. Ooh, okay. I'm excited because I know I already have it. It already exists. So the only thing we need to do is make that choice and live from that end of already having it, right? That's why Neville used to say, be blind to the senses. Go within. Go within. Basically, give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. If you want that communication from your specific person, for example, obviously I know that you don't just want the communication, right? You want the relationship. But let's say that right now you're not talking to them, you're blocked. I see that a lot with my clients. You want that communication. What you have to do is give yourself that communication. I was telling one of my clients, have an imaginary phone and go within. If you want that communication, stop looking outside saying, I still haven't heard from them. They're not texting me. They're not calling me. I'm blocked, right? No, I have a desire to be in communication with this person. Go within, give it to yourself. Have that imaginary phone, and in that phone, you're seeing like all the messages, multiple messages, phone calls, text messages, like in that imaginary phone, see notifications from every single platform, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, text message, FaceTime. Like they're trying to get a hold of you from all ways, right? Every single different way, because you're that important, right? Give it to yourself. Again, because the fact that you want that communication is because there's a version of you that is already in communication with them. Same thing. You want the relationship, the full relationship, and you can manifest in steps too. Why not? If you want that committed relationship and right now you're not with them, give it to yourself. Go within. See yourself. Think from the end. Hear them. That's why I tell you guys that my favorite go-to technique is hear them in your mind telling you, I love you so much. I love that you're my person. I love that you're my wife, my husband, my partner. Like, I love that, we're together. I'm so lucky that you're mine. whatever, like what would you like for them to tell you? Give it to yourself. Hear them in your mind telling you everything that you will love them to say to you. Give it to yourself. Go within. Know that this is important, right? Know that whatever imaginal scene, whatever visuals, conversations that I see in the imagination, that means it's already done, it's already true, it's already real, it's already created, because the imagination is literally the real world. It's more real than outside. It's more real than the 3D. The 3D is just the reflection of that inner world. So again, give it to yourself. Of course, we want it in the 3D, right? But the way to have it in the 3D is first see it in that inner world, in that heaven that is within. Literally, like we are heaven, we are everything, right? We're the universe, we're heaven, we're like everything, we're even hell, right? We create our own personal hell by thinking negativity, thinking lack, thinking sickness, thinking poverty. Like, no, like, so knowing that we can have it all, why choose the lack? Why choose the negativity? No, if I know I can have it all and I have desires, and I already know that those desires are already mine, they're already done, they're already created, all I need to do is think from that end, knowing that it already exists. And by tuning into that reality, to that version of me that already has it, and not allowing the outside to tell me, no, you don't, to not think logically, telling me, no, it's impossible, right? By ignoring the outside world and going within, giving it to yourself, that's how we're gonna get it on the outside, right? So it's all about practicing that amazing, wonderful power that you are. You don't even have it. You are that power. You are that version of you that already has it. So again, give it to yourself, knowing that it's already mine, it's already done, it's already here. And I've talked about in previous videos how it's all about, like, when you do that, that veil literally lifts. It does. And in fact, I was just reading Neville recently, and like in one of his, I think it was a quote from him, or even I think it was a quote from the Bible, sorry. It talks about that veil lifting. I'm like, oh, this is what I've been thinking. Like, just the veil will lift if you persist in that inner world. And like, like it's not just from me, like other people that believe in manifesting, all the teachers, right? They know that same thing, right? So allow the veil to lift. Live in that end. And again, I was reading Neville, and there was this story of a lady that apparently she burned her hand, like really bad. Like she was making tea, I guess, and she burned her hand really bad. And knowing what Neville was teaching, she's like, no, like she went and sat on a chair, I guess, and she thought of her making the tea, but instead of burning her hand, she will imagine that like the water had gone into the cup and she was drinking her tea at peace, right? She replayed that scene over and over and over, and I guess she fell asleep, and when she woke up, she was fine. Because she tuned in to that reality, that version of her, that desire where she didn't get burnt. And she tuned in so much that, you know, that's what happened. And it's just like, it's the same with anything else, right? And apparently the burns were so bad that like she could have gone to the hospital because they were that bad. That's what the story says. So again, it's the same with anything else. With a person that you love, that specific person, money, health, whatever. It's all the same thing. All the same thing. So again, give it to yourself. Use that imaginary phone. Have those inner conversations with them. But again, when a thought that is negative comes to your mind, deny it. Say no thank you and go within. When you see something out there like the lack of the communication or the lack of that person right next to you, ignore it. Say, that's not me. That's not for me. That's not the version that I choose of me. And go within. Give it to yourself. Same thing with money. If you want money, but right now you don't have it, go within. Give that money to yourself. See yourself counting that money. See your bank account, however you check it, right? On the app or on the website or your bank statement that you get on paper. See the numbers being different. With your business, like instead of saying, well, I don't have clients, see your business booming. See that schedule overbooked. Or see all your inventory if you're selling something that, like, now I have to restock because everything is like, it's selling, like in Mexico we say it's selling like hot bread, right? So again, but give it to yourself. Go within. Tune in to that reality where you already have it. And stay there. And deny the senses when it's telling you no, you don't. Go against logic and keep giving it to yourself, and that's how you're gonna get it. Okay? So, thank you guys. I missed you. I know that I've been MIA for a little bit, but I am back. I loved you. I missed you. I intend that this video helps you. Yeah, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. And I'll see you next week. Bye.